Hi guys, and welcome back to another Dragonheir Silent God video. In today's video, we're going to have a look at the second of the Chaos bosses that we're going to do a guide for. And the boss in question is Journ, the boss that takes more damage from the Radiant team. I've already done a guide on this boss, but I was using Garius on the Lunar Halo event. Now that I have Ardred, everything is much more easy. And if you've got Ardred from the event, you can probably bring any DPS on the site and you're gonna get above 22 million. I'm gonna show you my team, the trick I use to trick the AI to hit only the tank basically. I'm gonna show you my timing, even if it's not perfect, the gear, the placement, and everything you need to know to get above 22 million on this boss. Here we are in the sparring pit, and this is the comp that I use for Journ. I've already used the key for today, so I can't show you the actual fight. I'm gonna show you the gear, the timing, and everything you need to know over here, and the results in the end, so you can compare what you're doing. And if this is useful for you, maybe you can do some adjustment on your comp. As I said, Ardred from the Lunar Halo event, she is an absolute amazing champion, and in here she makes your life so much easier. She's basically able to keep herself alive, and because she's the only one that get hit from the boss on the ultimate battle skills, that's all she needs. She needs to heal herself, she needs to be tanky, you build her defense up, you give her the Platinum 9 shield, so she takes less damage from the AoE of the boss, and then she tank everything for the entirety of the fight. Nothing else is needed over here, no accuracy, no resistance, not anything. If you want to build some skill haste, it helps because the heals are coming back more often. But that's pretty much all she needs. And the reason why she get hit, and she's the only one that get hit, is basically this rare, which is incredible for this fight in my opinion. Gulal summoned this vulture that is gonna rush to the boss and basically be in front of the boss when he gets on the field. And this will trigger the AI of the boss to hit only the vulture and Ardred, and to give time and leave alone all the champions, all the rest of the champions you bring on the field. Now, with this comp, you can drop basically any support, and you can bring 3 DPS, and that is basically makes it so much easier to get to the 22 million. Now, you don't need to use my DPS, you can bring someone else, and you're going to be able probably to get to 22 million anyway, because this comp wall goes so far beyond 22 million. It's a shame really that I don't have tanky support to break it down in 2, but for the moment it will do. So Galal is built with the Incense Burner because I'm trying to push his basically ultimate skills as fast as possible. The boss boost is onto her meter every time he takes damage with fire. He fire himself, so basically keep boosting his turn meter, and it's quite annoying to time because it's quite random. And so I'm not gonna lie, time to time I need to manual the ability from Galal to be sure that the vulture gets summoned at the right time. I built him with the Mona Lisa set and the Zero set, 2 pieces and 2 pieces, to give him as much skill haste as possible. Skill haste on the rest of the runes, squeeze some crit rate, a little bit of crit damage, push some attack, just to get some damage out of him, but that's pretty much it. I'm also bringing Tatlin to enable my rally champions. He is with the Crowned and Clean and the Zero set. Decrease defense, increase attack at the same time, triple hit on his ultimate, to place that decreased defense almost for sure, and to put the increased attack on the rest of my DPS, time to do the ultimate right after, so they do more damage basically. If you don't have Huberg, you can bring someone else to do range damage dealing from rally, and you can bring basically in total 3 DPS. Someone else that maybe enable and turn Tatlin to DPS. He does good damage if you build him for damage. I've built Huberg with the Eye of the Giant and the Inventor set. He's my best DPS for this affinity. If you have him, you're gonna use him for sure. He does incredible damage with his ultimate, especially the more the fight prolonged. And when he has rally, the damage is absolutely amazing. I've also brought Welby, a rare DPS rally And he's probably one of the champions that surprised me the most in all the champions I've built so far for the Chaos Shadow. I knew he could do some damage. I was not expecting this much. He's really, really strong. He boosts his turn meter when he has rally, and he basically keep boosting his turn meter back. So he gets back to his ability, and he can basically put out a lot of damage with this one. The battle skill as well is really good. I've built him with the Silver Star Horseshoe to push his crit damage, push his attack, push crit rate, push crit damage, inventory set, the usual drill. The damage is high and is way above 22 million. As I said, I pushed 35 million today with this comp, and I wish really that I had more support from Rally and Ice, some good legendary that I don't have, and I will break this down in a second in 2 teams to do more damage, more teams and more points from the Chaos bosses. Fortunately, that is not possible. I was considering building a second team that I will show you in a bit, but I'm not sure it will be worth it. The timing for the comp is the following. I basically time my DPS to follow Tathlin, so it's going to place the decreased defense, have the increased attack on them, and basically do more damage. Ardred is absolutely free to do what she wants. She's gonna basically heal herself whenever she wants. She need it, so it's fine. And Gulal, I've timed his initial skills at 15 seconds to happen before the ultimate of the boss, so the vulture is gonna be up there on the front. Is usually enough for keeping him up with the timing of the boss. The below 18 second over here, it's enough for me to have him basically do the ultimate with the incense burner always before the ultimate of the boss. If you see that you're running too fast or too late, try to play around with it, build a bit more skill aced or a bit less, or maybe try to time it on a different time for the following skills. It's been working for me. I just keep an eye on the fight, and if I see that it basically have a tendency to happen too early, I take it off the automatic skill for a second, postpone it a little bit, and then I press auto again. I don't really have to auto, I just need to, I don't really have to manual, I just have to keep an eye on it and be sure that it's happening at the right time. There's really nothing else to talk about on this comp, to be honest, because once you have it out at the right time, everything happens so easily. Now, these are a selection of Radiant champions that I'm considering leveling. I'm really scraping the barrel over here. I don't think this comp will work. This guy is a good enabler as well, so if you don't have Kathleen, you can consider using this champion. Ejo, I've heard can work on this boss by jumping behind him and not getting hit. I was in the process of building him, but I don't think that I have at least the tank probably to be able to sustain this fight. Well, at least you can use this tank, but if you have the support from a legendary champion that I don't have. And so probably I will not invest any more energy on this boss, and I will focus my attention somewhere else. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. The comp is really achievable. As I said, forget the use of Hulberg. It's not necessary over here. The damage is way above what you need. So if you build something similar with different champion, I will be curious to know what result you're achieving. So leave a comment down below on this video if you found it useful. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm gonna see you soon with another video about Dragonheir Silence God.